Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Neil the Zod back at you. I wasn't gonna do no video today, but a few things. People have been coming to me telling me not to respond to trolls and shit. But I'm just gonna respond to some people because I figure you're doing too much now. You know what I mean? It's one thing. You got bad shit to say, whatever. It comes with the territory. But some of you are getting a little bit too close and personal. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to say what you'll do, whatever, but it's another thing to start mentioning spots. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, dude, this for the pigs that be on my channel. I don't have issues with nobody, so don't come knocking on my door about anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have issues with nobody. I'm a regular fucking civilian now. You know what I mean? And just basically telling my story. See, what people don't understand is they don't need a body or a gun to convict you for murder or attempted murder, whatever. All they need is fucking motive. So that's why I say, I put that out in the ether, that I don't have problems with nobody at all. Like, at all. For whoever be clowning on my shit, I know, for some people be trolling. You should just keep that to yourself. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you don't want to give motherfuckers, wood for the flame and shit. Just, whatever. I know when people really got issue in real life, they usually just go up to the person and say what they got to say, and if it goes there, it goes there. But as far as people coming on my channel and getting to specific about certain things, you know what I mean, you just want to keep that off of social media. Like I said, like, if I ever have problems with people, I don't put it, I won't put it out there. I just find out where they're at, and then we talk about it. But like I said, to the law enforcement that be on my channel, because I know there's a lot of you on this motherfucker, especially the way my channel is catching a buzz right now. I don't have problems with nobody, I don't have issues with nobody. So, like I say to the trolls, just be more cautious of what you say, you know what I mean? Because, the streets are a motherfucker. At the end of the day, there's nobody that can't be touched, you know what I mean? Some motherfuckers, they get killed, and it's fucked up, it's just the way it is. So, just stop trolling, you know what I mean? And just be more mindful of what you say, because in most cases, it's like, that's why I don't be talking shit. Like I said, I'm too old to be out here doing stupid shit. But I keep my shit to myself because I already know what happens when motherfuckers got motive. It's like if you're just clowning with somebody else and you guys are wolfing back and forth, and then he end up getting killed, you know what I mean? They're gonna come straight to me. You know what I'm saying? If I on here wolfing at people and they end up getting killed, that shit comes back to me, and I'm cool on that. Like, some people don't know what it's like to fight life, and especially attempted murder. If you don't know what it feels like to fight that, like, you should just really sit back and maybe watch a couple of real life movies on exactly what motherfuckers go through every day, going to trial and pre-trials and all that shit, and filing different fucking shit in order to try to suppress certain shit. It's real life, and a lot of people don't get it, you know what I mean? For the most part, I had a lot of conversations with people in here that, they're positive. Some we see different shit. There's a black Israelite now that, we've been getting at each other back and forth. He been basically telling me things that I may have got wrong, you know what I mean? And for the most part, he made a good point. There's been other people in here, you know what I mean? Even though I don't really deal with religion like that, they've been on, some positive shit. There's Northanians that, they're on their page, they say what they gotta say, but for the most part, it's just like, it's a respect thing. I know where they're from, they know where I'm from. The same with dudes that's a bulldog. I know where he's from, he knows where I'm from. I know, everybody has their motherfuckers that you consider noble as far as like good people. So, I'm always open to conversations, but like the ones that be on here woofing and shit, I'm just telling you, like, just be careful what you say on here, you know what I mean? Because like I say, I'm always mindful of what I say, because I know motherfuckers get killed all the time, especially motherfuckers that live reckless. I don't live reckless no more, I'll be on the street, but I ain't out there doing it like that, because anybody can get touched, you know what I mean? It's just, and thinking that fucking everybody on here is gonna run fades and shit, like, just be careful. That's why I don't be pushing nothing on nobody, because I know there ain't no such thing as a fair fight nowadays, you know what I mean? Especially when you're dealing with certain youngsters. It's either you know, you get your brains blown out, or you live to fight another day. But there ain't really no one-on-ones, you know what I mean? Especially with fools that ain't even your homeboy, or you don't even know these motherfuckers shit for Sherlock. People are stupid to pull up to certain spots without having anything, and most likely if you have something, somebody gonna die. So like I said, all positivity on my channel and shit. You know, I'm avoid the haters because I don't want to get caught up later and they be like, you know, somebody need them getting killed and it come back on me. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got time to be fighting life. I ain't got time to be fighting no more fucking attempted murders or no murders. A motherfucker trying to, you know, just do good. You know what I mean? And for the ones that, you know, they clown around, you know what I mean? And they like to say, you know, basically they can show up to where motherfuckers live at, you know. For them, I just say be careful. Because showing up where a motherfucker live at is an automatic death sentence. Straight out. I would never fucking run up on nobody expecting that shit to go, you know, a certain way. If when people show up to people's house, it's an automatic death sentence. It don't matter who goes back to prison. It's an automatic death sentence. Straight out. So, you know, for the ones that be, you know, clowning and shit, you know, I know you ain't serious. Just keep it to yourself, you know, or say something else. You know, don't start naming spots and shit like that, because you're only going to get yourself caught up. Only three things happen. Either you die, he dies, or motherfuckers end up in jail. That's it. Now, as far as, like, you know, the people that seek fame off of the internet of fighting and shit, you know, I don't do none of that, you know what I mean? It's like I was just brought up different, you know what I mean? So it's like when people have issues, they go head up, and it's like that. But as far as like seeking fame on some comic shit, yeah, I stay away from that. That's why when I am around, I'm always aware of my surroundings and shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, for the people that, you know, just be clowning in the comments, you know what I mean? Just, you know, be careful what you say, like I said, because that shit always comes back to bite us in the end. Most motherfuckers that talk about what they'll do is the ones that be the first one end up in jail. The ones that already put their shit out there on social media usually end up the ones being in jail. You know what I mean? It's just like when people have issues with each other, they don't put it on social media. They just handle their business. But like I said, I know a lot of you are just clowning, you know, it's just trolling, you know what I mean? But I just tell you, be careful and shit, because, you know, motherfuckers end up killed like that. A lot of people make false threats and get murked, you know? And, you know, all this shit you see on social media with people fighting on camera and shit, don't believe that shit, you know? That's just shit that's been set up. Other shit, motherfuckers just get killed. Some people are not playing those type of games. They ain't trying to be out there fucking tussling in the dirt and shit. It's just gonna kill you, you know what I mean? And it's like it ain't worth your life. It ain't worth going to jail over some bullshit. It ain't worth starting wars over, you know? It's just, you know, you work, you troll, you know. Go on my channel, you can troll all you want. I'm just saying, you know, just be real, you know, careful what you say on here, because like I said, I know there's cops on here. I see some of the questions and they're evasive. I know, like, I watch it, I pay attention. And like I said, we don't do no negative shit. You know, it's all positive. You know what I mean? And I know there's a few youngsters out there that are older or whatever, feel like they need to get their stripes or whatever. I'm just saying, be careful, you know? Because really nobody's going to give you a head up. They're just going to kill you straight out, you know? Or they're going to try to kill you, you know? So just avoid it, dude. Enjoy your life. Enjoy being on the outside, you know? Some of you guys I see, like, you got, you know, your little shit going on with your cars and your little fucking, you know, and your gaming channels and, you know, and just music and all this other shit. Just stick to that. Stick to doing good shit, because at the end of the day, only one motherfucker gonna bury you, and that's your mom or your pops. You know what I'm saying? And once you're dead, ain't no coming back from that. Trust me, there's enough motherfuckers laying in caskets right now that wish they could tell you that. Like, so, like I said, for the most part, for the trolls, you know, I don't mind trolls, you know, it's funny, you know what I mean? I know it's fun in games. Some people, you know, actually got animosity, but they're not talking, you know, they're not getting into certain shit. They're just leaving it up in the ether, you know, chance encounters, whatever. But for the people, like I said, that like to come on here and, you know, and they're trolling, but they're saying like stupid shit, just be careful, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, just be careful, you know what I mean? for the most part, nobody wants to end up dead over no bullshit. You know what I mean? And we both know social media can get you killed, especially when you're dealing with the right ones. You know, but for the most part, like I said, just be positive. You know what I mean? I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't making a video. It's just I noticed that people were starting to put too much shit on social media and wasn't getting the point that, hey, there's pigs on here and they watching 24/7, and you don't need to end up dead or in jail over some bullshit. You know what I mean? Or you are showing up to spots and somebody else show up and you end up losing your life. You know what I mean? Just be weary and be mindful of what you say, and yeah, for the people that might know where I'll be at, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't take no L's at all. So with that being said, for the real ones, enjoy the rest of your day. For the haters, no problem. Thanks for the views. And for the ones that got loose lips as far as like saying what they'll do, just be careful. Like I said, making threats to the wrong person might end up getting your head in the box or something. So enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Zod, and I'm out.